So yes guys, ARK Survival Evolved Genesis Part 2 is coming tomorrow for all platforms. This is going to be so exciting as it will be ending the story of ARK Survival Evolved 1 after 6 years of the game. Now one thing I can tell you guys is ARK 1 isn't going to be ending after this DLC. Wildcard have already confirmed that there is going to be lots more content and a lot of free content coming to the game until 2022, building into ARK 2. So don't worry, this isn't the end of ARK 1 just yet. It's going to be amazing to see the end of the story, and in today's video I'm going to be talking all about what Cedric said on Twitter and about deployment times, and then we're going to be going through everything you need to know about Genesis Part 2 before you play it tomorrow. Now, if we could smash over 1,000 likes on today's video, that would be amazing, building into the release of Genesis Part 2. I've got so many videos coming tomorrow, and make sure to be subscribed as we are nearly on 195,000 subscribers, and if we could hit that for tomorrow's release, that would mean so much for me. But anyway, let's get in with the video of what Cedric, the League Community Manager, said on Twitter. He said, "I heard the Genesis 2 closing music by Gareth, and man, I've never felt so sad and optimistic at the same time. Lots of questions about deployment times. As soon as I can get something, confirm the timing, we'll get something out. Happy Memorial Day." So this is huge stuff. So obviously Cedric has mentioned he's never felt so sad and optimistic at the same time, and the reason why he's saying this is because this is ending a 6-year story of ARK Survival Evolved 1. He is also very optimistic because if you think, there's still a lot more to do in ARK Survival Evolved 1, but then next year, the second game is coming out, and it's always going to be scary, something new. I know a lot of people that say, oh, I'd rather just keep playing ARK 1 rather than going to ARK 2. It is very scary when you have change, but I really believe, it's still going to be a multiplayer, sandbox survival game. It's just going to have so much more to it and have bug fixes that you guys have always wanted, and this is why I'm so looking forward to Genesis Part 2. Obviously, deployment times, they're going to be letting us know probably sometime later tonight or tomorrow. As soon as I get the deployment time of Genesis Part 2, a video will be coming to you guys. There is going to be so much content that I'm going to be bringing. There's going to be news videos, there's going to be a live stream, there's going to be everything going on my channel, guys. So make sure, as I said, to leave a like, subscribe, and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out on all of that stuff. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the full list of everything that you need to know about this DLC tomorrow. It is the 5th and final paid DLC. It is coming to Steam, Xbox, PS4 and 5, and obviously Series X, Epic Games, and I can never pronounce it. Stadia, is it? Or yeah, I'm hoping that's right. On June 2nd, so obviously tomorrow. Unfortunately, if you are on Switch, I don't even know what's going on with Switch, really. I just think there's it's not really, that Wildcard don't actually own the Switch one, which is really weird. But anyway, so the Eden Zone is a starter area for survivors. It's got loads of rivers, waterfalls, providing all the necessary resources needed for survival. This is where we will be beginning in ARK, somewhere we can help ourselves build up, and it's just going to be really cool. Where, as you see, it's got loads of rivers and waterfalls, and this will be great for the new canoe in traveling around Genesis Part 2. As you can see, also the tech trenches that act as technological bridges between biomes and potentially the two rings. Rockwell's garden, an aberrant and twisted region created by him with his eerie creations, such as things as the Shadow Mane and loads of, probably summoners and all that type of stuff. An area, and also the Carniflora, which is that scary new eating plant. An area fused with the insides of Sir Edmund Rockwell, affectionately known as Rockwell's Innards biome. The Genesis Part 2 has survivors exploring a vast world filled with strange new biomes, story missions, and exotic creatures. The map is set aboard a massive Genesis ship traveling through deep space, and we have found out recently that we will be actually traveling in space as well with the ship. Now, there has been so much announced. We found out loads of the other spawns that are going to be in the DLC as well. So we have got, let's hope you can see the pictures, the Astradelphis, the space dolphin, coming to Genesis Part 2. We have got the maewing, which is going to be a creature that can steal your newborn dinos and creatures in the game. We have the Shadowmane, which is going to be a potentially aquatic creature that can, like, and lion mixed together. We have the Summoner. The Summoner is going to be the guardian of the Guardians of Rockwell. We have the Exomech. It is obviously, you know, the successor to the mech in the other DLCs in ARK. It's going to be huge. We got the Noglin. It's a mind control creature. The Strider, a big friendly giant, mechanical giant that can either harvest or attack. The Voidwyrm is obviously, Wildcard have already mentioned, it is not a tech wyvern. It is completely different, and it will be a mechanical beast you can tame in the game. But obviously because it's tech. But I don't even know if they're calling it tech, but they said it's just not a tech wyvern. The Allosaurus is confirmed for Genesis Part 2. The Argy, the Bronto, the Turtle, the Carno, the Compy, the Dillo, the Dilo, the Direwolf, the Dodo, the Equus, the Gigantosaurus. So we've got some Gigas in Genesis Part 2. The Glowbug, the Griffin, which is a very exciting one. We've got the one that we haven't actually seen yet. So we've got the Ovis, Parasaur, Pelagornis, Piranha, Pteranodon, Quetzal, Raptor, Reaper, Seeker, Snow Owl, Spino, Stego, Thylacoleo, Trike, Trudon, Velonosaur, and Woolly Rhino. One thing we don't actually know is if we are going to see the T-Rex. Now, I will be very shocked if there isn't a T-Rex in the final paid DLC of ARK Survival Evolved, but we're just yet to see one in the reveals. So, I hope there is one, just because it's just such a famous one in ARK Survival Evolved ever since the start, and I would be very shocked if they didn't release it. ARK creatures. Genesis Part 2 introduces a new biome variant of 14 creatures called ARK creatures, similar to the X creatures. You've got an R. Allosaurus, an R. Bronte, an R. Turtle, R. Carnosaurus, Dillo, Direwolf, Equus, Gigantosaurus, Quetzal, I always just call this a Mega, Reaper King, Snow Owl, Thyla, and Velonosaur. So this is actually seen in a few of the pictures that we'll be looking at just at the end of the video. So apparently, as you can see, there is a resource called Mutagen, and if we get this up here, the Mutagen, I don't know, the Mutagen is a resource in Genesis Part 2. It enables the survivor to further evolve their existing tames. Sounds very, very exciting. Plant species R seed, which is going to be, why does that just keep disappearing? Oh, okay then. Which is, by the looks of things, is going to be the new, if we get this picture up here, the Federation crop plot. This is apparently the plant species R, which is going to be interesting. Weapons, armor, and tools. We've got the minigun. We've got the tech bow. We've got the Jaro pitch, or the Jar of pitch. I don't know why I keep calling it Jar-O, but Jar of pitch, which is going to be a new explosive, obviously like a bit of ammo that can be shot from a ballista turret. We've got the net projectile, again one of the most exciting ones coming to Genesis Part 2, as you can see here. You're going to be able to catch creatures, and basically it's just going to be a much more powerful bowler. And then we have the tech pistol as well coming to Genesis Part 2. We have an ammo box, we have an egg incubator, a loadout mannequin, Federation crop plot as we mentioned earlier, a canoe which is going to be good for the starting area, a hoversail, and a security system, which all look really cool. As you can see, there was the other cosmetics, but obviously there's no more Genesis Chronicles, as tomorrow is the official DLC. Survivors come pre-equipped with the Federation tech suit upon entering the Genesis ship. Unlike Genesis Part 1, Part 2 is going to allow the use of flying creatures. The biome's giant rings connected to the Genesis ship have a similar appearance of the Halo array from the Halo series. Additionally, Rockwell's innards biome is similar from the Flood from the Halo series as well. A lot of people have been comparing it to Halo. Along with the first big reveals, that was just going on about Explorer notes, Rockwell's innards biome is apparently very similar to the Wall of Flesh, a boss enemy from Terraria. I've barely played Terraria, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I played it a little bit when I was like a kid, like years and years and years ago, but I never got into it like I did with Minecraft. And then I have a few promo pictures here that you guys would have seen in my other videos. I'll get this one up because this is obviously the final art of Genesis Part 2. Got the Astradelphis there with its flying suit that you're going to be able to get into. Noglin, Shadowmane, Summoners, Rockwell himself. all voidwyrm, hoversails, tech pistols, tech bows, striders, maewing. It's gonna be fantastic. As you can see, there's some other pictures down here. This is the one, obviously, that I've used for the thumbnail, which is the jar of pitch. We've got the net projectile, as we saw, the new Federation tech armor we're going to be having, voidwyrm, carniflora. You would have seen this in my other videos, one of the plants that you're going to have to watch out for because it will try and eat you. And that is pretty much everything you need to know about the final DLC of ARK Survival Evolved. Exciting times, guys. The next video, I've got loads of random different things talking about different ARK news, because WoW kind of been going crazy letting us know stuff. I will obviously be making a video, as I said, on the deployment time of the DLC, but wow, this is going to be crazy. Leave a like if you're excited, guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's try and get over 1,000 likes, and I'll catch you guys in my next video, which, to be honest, at the moment, guys, I can't guarantee you what time videos are going to be coming out, just because things get announced at random times, and as soon as they're announced, I probably won't be sleeping much at all over the next 3 days, just because obviously there's different time zones, so I've got to be awake. So I'll probably be having different naps throughout the days, and trying to sleep more in the day, just because obviously UK has different timings and usually things get released at like 4 AM for me. So I'm going to be knackered, but I don't care. I'm too hyped for this. It's going to be fun. Wednesday's going to be big. See you guys in my next video.
Welcome, survivor. Enjoy the view. You see before you the pinnacle of mankind's ingenuity. All of humanity's hopes and dreams carefully nestled within this lifeboat. Each of its shining rings are laden with miracles of science and nature. A paradise where the boundary between the biological and technological has been all but erased. And now all of it is mine. I control this vessel now. I command its evolution, and very soon, its destination. From there, my will shall spread across the cosmos forever, infinite and undying. And there's nothing you or that witless puppet, that shadow of her, can do to stop me. I have already set my designs in motion.